Guys, I wanted to show you a very quick video on how to do AI prompting within Clay. Now, this table or this template is from Eric Nowoslavsky, so the credit goes to him. And I did make another video on this, but I wanted to just go through it in a bit more detail. And I'll share the Clay table below as well, the template below. So yeah, this is pretty cool because what this is enabling you to do is to have templates for workflows that will basically enrich information. So you will give Clay certain data points, and then you can find more data points, and then you can use AI to talk about those data points when you're reaching out, so that when you're reaching out, you have very relevant, highly personalized messages so that you can get their attention and actually stand out in the inbox. So the workflow is pretty cool because starts off with just their name. So you would just put in their name and their LinkedIn profile that you might have, and then it's going to enrich the company. So enriching the company is basically going to find the LinkedIn description and all the kinds of information that you need around to be able to actually use these prompts. So if we look at the prompts, now this is where the kind of cool part comes in. So this is like multiple different prompts that you could use for AI. So here we've got target customer description. So it says, based on this company description, who would be their main target customer? Describe them in at most 3 words. For example, restaurant owners, financial leaders. Don't include any other characters or give the answer in lowercase only. Here's the description. Cool. So this would then output. It's not going to output anything because we don't have anything here, but this would then output who the target customer is. So you could use that in your email saying, hey, I see that you sell to XYZ. We could help you generate more leads for X, right? So if you're a marketing agency, you're obviously generating leads to a certain extent. We could help you generate more of these kinds of leads. All right, that's one way. The next one here is customer needs. In one short sentence, what do customers of this company need them the most for? Complete the sentence with the answer. Here's the company description. Interesting. So this is basically asking, what do customers of this company need them most for? So why do people like purchase from these companies? And again, using this is going to make your emails so much like a lot more relevant if you use it in the right way. If you use it in a way that links up with the rest of your email in what you're actually sending out to them, what you're offering to them, then it's just going to like massively increase the results that you get from here. Company type. So I think this is determine if the company in the description is an e-commerce or retail company. And then it will show you that like based on the description. So obviously we pulled the description like here when we enrich the company. Only output answers you're 95% sure of. So this is basically helping you to categorize companies and also like qualify leads as well. And also you can use it because you could say, hey, we help companies, and then company type would be your variable, which is then AI is like create that variable, which again could just make your emails a lot more personalized. Job title cleaning. So this is another good like way of using AI. So if you're saying, hey, we talk to and then you input their job title. A lot of times on LinkedIn, the job title might have like, where dash is, or like say what we're hiring, etc. And it's basically going to clean the job title. So it just has like, we work with other CEOs, for example, HR leaders or something. Like we just to make it cleaner, because it just doesn't make sense if you put like, hey, I see that you're the CEO of XYZ. It doesn't make any sense. I see you're the CEO and it has some weird like dashes and stuff in there. So yeah, that's a good way of doing it. Analogy line creation. This looks interesting. Using the input, create an analogy connecting how the company in the input helps their customers and how we can help them. Interesting. So this is basically trying to use AI to find an analogy between how and like find a connection point between how the company helps their customers and how we, when you reach out to them, would help them. So and he does say you have to edit this, but the analogy should be specific and relate to how our company helps our customers. So yes, this is pretty interesting. I haven't actually tried something like this before, but this would be cool to test out. There's quite a few of these, and I'm not sure if I'll go through all of them in this video, but I just wanted to give you like an overview of how this might work. My favorite one here is usually the company summary. So using the input, craft a sentence using my parameters, begin each sentence with the phrase, I know you're busy helping, and add 5 to 8 words phrase after that, summarizing what this company does. You'll know what the company does based on the input and the description, and then it will pull it from the description. Follow the rules from clipping each sentence with this phrase, and bookkeeping is probably not the top of the list. Okay, that's pretty interesting actually. So this might be for obviously accountants, right? If you're sending like some accounting offer, for example, So you're saying here, I know you're busy helping, or I know, so basically what you're telling them, hey, I've done research on you and I can see that you do X, Y, Z, but you maybe aren't looking at this. That's super relevant, super personalized if it's the right list. And then on top of that, your offer is a very easy segue in from that. We actually help XYZ do, ABC, right? I'll go through one more. Role focus. So you can see here, tell me what is the focus of the person's role based on the title, name, and input. Yeah, so so here you're just taking like the old way of kind of like personalizing, which was just to use their job title, which I mentioned in a previous example just a second ago, and you're adding like another layer to it. So you're saying, as you're the marketing manager, I would imagine you focus on and then XYZ, and it will say, hey, I can see that you're this. You probably focus on these areas, right? And it's going to pull that based on the like description, right? Or the like company description, LinkedIn description. So it's going to make it very specific again. So yeah, so there's a whole bunch more. There's like competitors, advantages, marketing strategies, like all sorts of different things. But you get the idea here. What we're doing is we're pulling data points from LinkedIn and then telling AI to analyze those data points and create like based on the prompt that we give it, create like a sentence or an idea that we can then send as part of the email. We're not letting AI write the entire thing. We're just using a small part of it. So yeah, I hope this video is useful. I'll link this below. It's pretty cool. You can play around with it. I haven't actually played around with it properly yet, but you can play around with it. And again, credit goes to Eric. But yeah, if you're interested in booking in more calls and you're interested in having like an automated lead generation system for your business that will generate more revenue for you, then you can book in a call below. And yeah, we work with companies that are currently doing over $20,000 a month. They have a large TAM that they target, so over 50,000 prospects, and they have at least 3 case studies and are in the B2B space. So if that's you, then feel free to book in a call below. And yeah, I will chat to you and see if we are a good fit. So yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.